What's up, everyone? The Rosebush. I want to start today's video off by thanking a couple subscribers and commenters. I want to thank all these individuals for commenting and subscribing. I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me. I like to see it. I like building. I don't want to try and build a community where we can do this. I appreciate them all. Thank you so much. And let's get into today's video. Today, we are going to be doing something I've coined stress to success. Before we start in, this is not an ad. Arizona iced tea, green tea with ginseng and honey. I've had this before, but I've not collected the can because I threw it away by accident. There we go. That's good. I love Arizona tea. They're $1. I know it's like sugar and water, but come on now. Anyways, back to today's video. Stress to success. Let's Google the dictionary defines stress as, quote, pressure or tension exerted on a material object. However, that's not what we're doing. We're doing a state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or very demanding circumstances. I assume we all know what stress is. I'm gonna assume that one. If you don't know, tell me how you weren't able to tell me. Let's go to the second part of this. Stress to success. Success is defined by the Google dictionary as the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. So, we are going from a bad place to a good place. Now, how do we do that? Well, it's a hard one. Stress is something that, you can't really overcome easily. I think most people, at least I assume, kind of treat stress as like a come and go type of thing. Like some points you're stressed, some points you're not stressed. And let's start by going that not all stress is bad stress. I think I want to talk about that first. There are good stressors, because sometimes stress gives you that motivation, gives you that urgency to get stuff done. Like if you're doing an assignment, if you got work, if you're in like a sport, like that stress, you can manipulate that into a formula to win, And I think that's important to notice. That's not all stress is bad, but for the purpose of today, we're going to be talking about bad stress, obviously. So stress, when you're down in the dumps, there's so much going on. You're like, ah. So how do you do that? You got to manage your stress. Boom. That's how you get to success. Bingo. Sorry, we're being quirky today. Let me cool down. So, I talked about this last video, probably, maybe, but a mindset I take with me, it's been something, this is like my one thing that I did all on my own. I've done things on my own, but this is, it's obviously been said in different ways. I'll talk about that in a second, but something I take was if you don't have to stress about something, or if there's no time to stress about something, do not worry about it, okay? I feel that one of the biggest stressors, not stressors, but something people tend to stress about the stuff that they can't change, I think. Or they believe they can change the unchangeable. I think that is present in a lot of people, where they are trying to change something that's a little too far gone. They're worried about something that's already happened. And I'm gonna take this quote from Nemo here: "Just keep swimming." That's the easier way to say what I said, but I think it's perfect to take anywhere, because I believe there's no reason to stress about something that's already happened. Maybe not in some cases, not in all cases, but in most cases, if something's happened, if I get a bad grade, I'm like, I'll get them next time. Like, I think there is no there is no reason to stress over something like that. It's already happened. Unless you can change it, there is no reason to stress. Like, I think that if a lot of life could go by easier, if you thought about it, if people think about it more as in like, kind of this is the flow of life. So to turn this stress into success, I think that you should treat when you should know how to treat stress. Okay? I think here, we'll have two different objects here. One pick and another pick. This is going to be the bad stress. This is bad stress. This is good stress. So let's just say you have a test coming up, okay? You have a test, you're getting, and it's like a midterm, okay? This is good stress. I think this is the stress that you're like, okay, gotta do this. Okay, I don't have much time. I should spend a lot more time on this and that. That's good stress. I think that's good stress. Bad stress, this is like, it's like screaming, internal screaming, hating, depression. Ugh! You see, because bad stress, nothing, I don't think anything, in the name, there's nothing good produced by bad stress. I might be contradicting myself. Anyways, this bad stress right here, this does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Worrying about something while not doing anything about it is terrible. Good stress, this is worrying about something and doing something about it. You're actively going and acting on your stress. I think this is stress to success. Because, hear me out. I think you can be stressed for anything. However, it's how you interpret that stress and put it into action. So, imagine we get to this. Now we're done with the midterm. We've done it. It's like, fuck. I have no clue what I did on that. Again, good stress, bad stress. Bad stress is what I talked about earlier. Good stress is what I talked about earlier. Good stress is being like, okay, it's done. We got through it. Bad stress is be like, I don't know what I got. It's going to affect my grade. And you get back the grade and maybe you got like an 80. Now, not everyone's happy with an 80. Some people are like, okay, that's all right. I'm an all right kind of person. I'm like, could have done better. But like, because it's a B, bro. It's not that bad. I guess B for bad, but no. Bad stress is being like, oh my God, I'm going to fail. And you take that to the grave. You take that one grade down to the grave. And you're like, it ruined my college career. It ruined my work career. It ruined everything. I think that is the worst thing you could do with stress. After the fact, after everything's done, after you could do everything you could, you stress more. And you're thinking, oh, this is going to affect me. I don't know what to do. It's done. Boom. Good stress is just manipulating that stress into something else. Just directing your attention elsewhere. Imagine your friend is getting mad at you. Like, okay, I think we shouldn't talk for a bit. I'm really mad at you. I'm mad. Stress. I think bad stress is being like, what if they stop talking to me? I think good stress is just manipulating that to somewhere else. I think that's the key to stress here. Key to stress is just taking the bad, or like taking the stress that is already bad. Because stress, I think, starts at a bad. I don't think you can't really start with a good stress. You take the bad stress and you intend it, or like put your attentions somewhere else. Okay? So if there's nothing to worry about in life, if there's something that you can't change, I wouldn't stress over it. I wouldn't worry about it. There is no point in worrying about something you can't change. Because what is the point of stressing over something that's done? Okay? If there is a billion years, 1 second, stress. Go at your worry, do whatever you can to change something within limit. Don't do everything. But obviously, there is a point where stressing over something that's done does nothing. It is energy, it is time, it is emotions that are wasted on a topic, a subject, anything that has happened. Now, of course, obviously, you're not going to be happy with some things. Imagine if, like, I don't know, the planet blew up and the apocalypse is happening, and you're like, "Fuck! Now what?" I just think that there is really no point in worrying over something that you're just not. You can't do anything about, because what are you going to do? Not to be negative, but like, what are you going to do about the apocalypse? There is no point in worrying about why the apocalypse happened, what's going on. You have bigger things in the world to be worrying about. There is some things just don't. I'm repeating myself, I know. This is very good. Anyways, though, I think I've spoken about that enough. If anyone ever wants me to speak about another topic again, because I do really only do 10 minutes on these things, I will be happy to, personally. This is just me rambling on stress. But yeah. Oh, I'm learning. We got that guitar thing going. We're still going to do that. I already thanked everyone. Oh, subscribe, like, comment, notify, all those things. Why? Because I get so happy. Because I like seeing support, especially comments. Comments really are my favorite. I love talking to anyone, just receiving support, getting a question, anything. I really love that stuff, personally. Being able to interact with the community feels like a blessing to me. It's just amazing to be able to do. I love it so much. But that, enough about that. Anyways, I'm getting more ideas for videos. I have some ideas, some things to learn, some things to do. If anyone ever wants anything, comment. I will respond. Anyways, though, yeah, I think that'll be it for now. Maybe I'm forgetting something. No, maybe not. Anyways, I appreciate everyone for watching today. I think we covered the topic kind of well. We kind of yapped, kind of rambled. It's all right though. Anyways, I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and however long. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening and watching.